welcome to my channel. So today we're going to create these pretty little lights as seen on Pinterest. This is what you'll need. The range is so big for the hook because it depends on the size of your lights. I used an F 3.75. So we're going to keep this simple and we're going to keep this simple. So we're going to start off with a magic circle, a magic ring, whatever you may know this name by. So for the first row, we are going to put 6 single crochet into this ring. I will fast forward through the rest of these, and some of them I will skip. It's a lot of repeating, okay? I don't want to bore you. Let's keep this moving. Do not close the ring, okay? I repeat, do not close your ring. At least for me and my lights, I did not close my ring. But if you should, then do what you need to do. For row 2, we're going to double the stitches. We're going to place 2 single crochet into every stitch. So we just had 6. We will now have 12. I am placing a stitch marker at the beginning of my round because we are working in continuous rounds without any slip stitches. And I don't want to lose my spot. So I'm going to place 2 single crochet into each stitch. Okay, now we are going to be starting row 3. We have 12 stitches at the moment. I am taking out my stitch marker, going right into the next stitch with a single crochet. Okay, so this round starts with 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and into the second stitch we're going to place 2 single crochets. And that is the repeat for the round. We're going to go 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochets in the following stitch. Continue that around. You should end with 18 stitches at this point. Okay, now we are back with row 4. Again, I'm going straight into my first stitch, and we're just going to place 1 single crochet into each stitch. There's no increases. There's nothing else to say about this round. 1 single crochet into each stitch, okay? So you will have 18 stitches going around in this 4th row. You will continue 1 stitch in each round for rows 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is row 5 with 18 stitches, row 6 with 18 stitches, and row 7 with 18 stitches. So here at the start of row 8, we will do 1 single crochet into the first stitch, replacing my stitch marker. And then we will do 1 decrease. So that's into the next stitch, into the following stitch, and closing off all 3 stitches. Okay, again, so we will do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. We will go into the next, pull up a loop, into the next, pull up another loop, 3 loops on your hook, and pull through all 3 loops. So you make 2 single crochets, 1. So now for this row, you want to listen very carefully. We're going to place our stitch marker into this very first stitch that we create. So we're going to make a single crochet. This is all into the first stitch, okay? All into 1 stitch. Single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 double crochet. So that is 3 stitches in 1. Moving on to the next stitch, we are going to do a double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single crochet. So this is what creates the flare of the petal. Okay, so it goes across 2 stitches. At this point, you should have 12 stitches back into your petal. So you're going to do that one more time. 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 double crochet. And in the following stitch, you're going to reverse that. 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. Side note, I will tell you guys, if you do want a more flared petal, you will double your end stitches. So you will do 1 single crochet, half double, double crochet, double crochet, all into 1 stitch, and then reverse that. So then 2 doubles, 1 half, 1 single. If you want a more flared, or if your petal is bigger than what this one is, I would suggest you do that as well. So you kind of just go with whatever you feel is right and what looks more comfortable for the hook size that you're using for your petals. But this is what mine came out like. I thought it was good, thought it was small enough and big enough at the same time. The vines. Okay, so we're going to move on next to the vines. This is really simple, really easy. These are some LED lights that I had from a long time ago. I don't even know where I got this from. I lost the back on the I lost the back on the battery, so I don't even know. We're going to use acrylic yarn and the same hook size for this, keeping it very simple. So I am just going to attach my yarn. I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail and then crochet over the cord of the lights, starting at the battery source. Yeah, I have no clue where the back is. I really don't. So I'm just going to make single crochets. So you can do this to what you feel comfortable with. You can do slip stitches. You can do half double crochets. It all depends on the thickness of your LED lights and what you're comfortable with and what hook size you're using. So it's a lot of factors that go into it. So simply, I just single crocheted all the way up until I got to my light. There is no specific number I did. I just single crocheted up until I felt like there was no space and no gaps, and I kept it all tight, as tight as I could. So when I felt like there was no more space, I put 1 more single crochet. So since my lights are shaped like this, I went around, let me zoom in for you guys. So I went around this little bulb part or plastic part, I don't know. I went around that, and it ended up being about 3 single crochets to where I felt comfortable, like it was enough. So you just have to work with whatever lights you have and that whatever shape you may have, and just make it work. It's not that difficult though. So from there, I made 2 chains, and then I continued on the other side. As you see, it has like 2 cords. So yeah, so I just figured it out and made it work with the lights that I had. Again, I can't teach you or tell you something if I don't know what you have, so it's not really that big of a deal. You just make sure you single crochet, slip stitch, or whatever stitch you decided to do at this point. Just make sure you are comfortable with it, and then just figure it out. It's not that difficult. And I just went around all of the cord through each light, and this is how I did mine's, and this is how it came out. So here's the fun part. So we're going to put it all together. And so the reason why I left mine open and did not close my circle is because I wanted to slip them around my lights like this. And I didn't want to crochet over my lights as well. So I just left it open, and I was able to slip my bulb through. And then I grabbed, of course, the inside of where my magic ring originally started, and I just pulled tight, held my light, and I pulled that extremely tight until it closed. So that is how I got it to close around my light, around my LED light, so it can look like it was actually like crocheted on there, like it looks like it was crocheted there instead of just attached, or I tried to make it look that way. Yeah. So once I strangled that, I wrapped it around my light a few times, and then see, so this is what it's looking like. I really like these. I think they're so cute. I took my yarn needle and just fed my yarn through, pulled it through the bottom part of my light, pulled it tight, and then I just cut. And this is how it came out. Very easy, very simple. I think it's one of the cutest things I've made lately. And yeah, it's very functional, very convenient. You can use this anywhere. You can travel with it. You can take it places. So that's another reason why I think they're so cute. Multi-use, super functional. And let's turn these lights on. Let's try it out. I think it came out so cute. I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.